Hello and welcome back to X4 Foundations, Diplomacy Update and Envoy DLC. In our last episode, we completed the questline for the Sigarians. And in this episode, we want to build ourselves a base. And for that, we need factory modules. And we can either purchase these, which is rather pricey, or we can try and deal the blueprints. And that's what I'm currently trying to do. Now, here I am, as you see in this purple window to the right, Terran disk platform. We don't need this for production, but we will need it for our missions. And there is a signal leak down here. There we see it flashing in red. And I've got no idea whether we will succeed, but it's worth a try. So what we want to do first, I mentioned that deep scanning in your spacesuit increases the chances. So with the Envy here, I did a simple scan of the module, and now we get really close before we even look at that signal leak. We get really close until it flashes again. Not close enough. Still not close enough. Or perhaps I accidentally already double scanned it with a ship. Possible? So, if you are uncertain and want to make the most of it, you would simply save at this point, and then you can reload and repeat until you're successful. I'm not going to do this. We're just trying our luck. And we were lucky. We got unlocked blueprint Terran disk defense platform. Right? So you're not always lucky. More often than not, you will not be lucky. But in this case, we were. And it's not the first, actually. I earlier flew close to the... what's it called? The Computronic substrate fab, and was lucky enough to actually
Envoy. Docking granted.
scan the Computronic production module. So we've got that one too, which would have set us back over 4.7 million. So lucky us. Now we've got a defense platform as well, which is good. From here...
Envoy.
Ma'am.
Howdy. Thank you. From here, we go back to scanning mode. And you still hear the sound, right? This bang, bang. But that comes from signals that I already decoded for some missions that I don't want to do. So, we've got the defense platform. What we still need would be this thing here. And there seems to be a leak somewhere. Getting stronger, and it's to the left, so there seems to be a signal on this parabolic mirror. Oh, there. That is a mission though, but you know, it could be a black market here, which would be not so bad either.
Are you interested in a job?
No.
Come and find me if you change your mind.
I will. Not. Okay. Saved. Let's get out of here. Actually, no, I didn't want to get out of here like that. I wanted to check whether there was another signal source. There is not. Okay, so we are kind of lucky because there was just an autosave, so I can show you another method of getting or increasing your chances to get a blueprint,
Envoy.
which is not exactly a peaceful approach. Let's go here. That one on. Yeah, there are no other signals here. What we want to do is we change to our... Stop it right there. Hey! Is this thing moving? Because if my speed is 0, then I should not be moving. It seems to be moving. Okay. So, I produced a few EMP bombs, and we can just put one of them there. Did that just fall through it? That's a bit of a bummer. Let's have a look where that ended up. Okay, there it is.
Spacesuit EMP.
In the air. Detach. Let's pick it up again. We try this. Couldn't I pick it up? Oh, right. Thank you. Okay, back to 6 of them. So, clearly, this is the mission here. Yeah. This thing is moving, which means we can't actually do anything here because there's no collision. But there should be collision here at the anchor point. That's gone through as well. Folks, this is disconcerting. So the EMP has gone through, but we cannot. So where's my EMP bomb now? Curious. Do we bounce off here? Yes, we do. Right, let's just sacrifice another one. Okay, so this one sticks until this other thing rotates over it. Come on, give me a break. And don't stop there. Are you serious? Well, it is moving, albeit very slowly. Stop reversing. I suppose we might find our other EMP bomb as well. But let's stick with this one here.
Spacesuit EMP.
So, you plant it there, and then you trigger it. And this won't immediately make you an enemy, but it will create 4 or 5 of these signal leaks. And then we'll just go from one to the other until we get what we want. And we already got it with the first. Isn't that great? So, that is basically the most surefire way of getting your blueprints. The other one, of course, is a bit more luck, related because you simply have to hope that you find a signal leak at the module that you are after. And you see here, success data encrypted. It just means there is nothing else I could get from this module. Except for maybe my other EMP bomb. Is there a money back guarantee? Oh yes, there is. Look, here it is, floating around.
Spacesuit EMP.
Detach and let's collect it. There we go. All right. So we've got a few of these. And we of course need quite a bunch more modules. Bump. Uh-oh, it's gone right through my ship.
Envoy. Docking granted.
On the other side, isn't it? Yeah. So what I will do is I will go and collect as many other modules as I can. And then I'll bring you back when we are ready to claim some land, I was going to say, some space, and assemble our first factory. See you soon. So, here we are. I unlocked a few blueprints, some by sheer luck, others with the sneaky EMP bomb. And these were mostly the more expensive items. We still need to get ourselves some equipment, but also some of the cheaper stuff, which is hardly worth the EMP bomb.
It's an honor to see you here.
Back at the, what is it?
Good luck
This
out there.
beautiful building here. The Space Lab. Yeah, Space Lab.
It's an
And
honor to see you here.
at the faction representative, we want to go to modules. So, production modules. I managed to obtain this one, which was like 4.7 million if I had purchased it. I managed to get this one, which was 2.2, 2.3. And that's all we need at the moment, except for this. So I'm going to purchase the energy cell production. Yes, you might say I have already one, but the one I have, for one, doesn't look as pretty, and secondly, needs the resources of the other races, and I can't build it with the resources of the Terrans. And this one is more convenient for me to build. So we'll take this one. Then storage. I could not find a large solid storage, so we need to purchase this. Habitation, I don't need at the moment. Defense. Defense, I've got all of these, so that's fantastic. This we need to claim the sector, and, well, these to defend it. Processing modules, I won't bother with these from the Terran side. I will, however, most likely, definitely get them for the building resources of the other races. But that is the Avarice DLC. And other modules. So here are the bonus, life improvement modules, like the observation desk, pavilion, penthouse, conservatory. I will get these eventually, but not right now. What I will, however, obtain are these general building pieces, and that's just maybe for beautification, but sometimes you just need a bit of a distance piece in order to make things work. So we're going to get these, and that's the one that we got with the first bomb, where we needed like 3 tries or so to place the bomb in the first place. So we've got it already. So that's 2.2, 2.3 million, and we need to go to equipment, turrets. And this is where it gets a bit more expensive. the most expensive L turret is the beam turret. I'm a bit hesitant of taking it. And that is because the pulse turret actually is a really good weapon. It has got a short range. That's the drawback. But it packs quite a punch. So I'll take the pulse and I'll take... I don't know whether there are still building requests that require missile turrets. Let's take that too for now. Actually, no, let's skip the pulse for now. Oops, let's take the bolt turret. On the M side, we take these two. That's the expensive end of it, so that we can place M-size weapons as well. And then we need shields. Here we still have got a bit of money, so I will go for shield generator MK2. The annoying thing is these are not only expensive in terms of blueprints, but also expensive to build. And we will take also the Mark II of the M-size shields. Mark III then is a major step up, and I will wait with this until I can actually build them myself. But that's some time to go. So, I believe this is all we need here. Yes, it is. So, none of these needed. Okay. This sets it back with 14.6 million, so quite a bunch of money, and makes it a bit harder than with buying supply ships, but the 8 million will do fine. Okay, confirm.
Good luck out there.
Thank you, I will need it. Alright, let's get back on board and navigate to... you are already in second contact, yep. So double click in order to quickly jump to the sector. And I presume I will build somewhere here. There are some asteroids, but yeah, we'll find a clear spot.
The ship
Lie and
will
wait,
be
please.
undocking soon.
I have sent the geometric owl to get Sufune in order to... What the... Oh, so you have already discovered everything. Okay, let's have a quick look at our mail. Access restriction, trespassing, yep. Peer request. Oh yeah, we need to repair this as well. But that was before the mission. Okay. Where do we do actually have a ship in Getsufune. So my geometric owl. Please keep looking. Explore. Yeah, explore that section. I don't recall where exactly it was, so hopefully it is somewhere here. And we will find it. Oh no, actually, mistake. Not for you, but for me. Ah! Stop ruining the ship and the station, my friend.
Envoy.
How can you possibly not see where to navigate in this thing? And yes, I also stole this, the blueprint of this huge docking pier. But what I forgot to take is the small docking pier.
Docking position is clear.
Whereabouts? There. that docking bay will set us back by another 500,000. On the other side. Whoops, sorry. Don't press the space key. I think I need to remove the mapping of the firing from space. Okay.
Ma'am?
Howdy.
Envoy.
So the reason why I want this docking bay here, this docking module, is, well, for one, I can build it with the Terran material, and secondly, it actually has 8 connection points, which would be really nice for the solar power module.
It's an honor to see you here.
And you too. Module. Docking modules. So yeah, I got the E-pier, so E-shaped 3 dock, and I also got this hexa dock with the 6 connectors. It's hexa. But, oh no, it's 300. Okay, so it's cheaper. Wonderful. I'll take this.
Good luck out there.
Thank you, you too. In here. What I actually still want to check is Tigara's mission. There are none in here. And I don't have any. Okay. In which case we'll make a short detour. Can you bring me over here? Just so that we refresh the sector node association and get the Cigaris missions. The icon that you see here, these are the black marketeers. There's one here that I unlocked, there's one here, and there's one here. And I believe over here I've got another one, yes, here.
Entering system. Gain prophecy.
Okay,
Waiting
so
orders.
this looks better and not. I would want to do another one of these missions so that we can actually use the money before we spend it. Okay, but for that I need to hope that I'm lucky. So they hardly ever sell the cores, but hopefully they will now. And the cores, I mean, are these heuristic cores. I need 5 of them for one of these softwares, and I need 2 softwares in order to complete this quest.
Greetings, friend. I am proud to announce that we are making great progress in our terraforming endeavors. You will find that our planet, Terra Nova, in the Cigaris system, is now a much more livable place once again. Again, great thanks to you for the part you played in this. Farewell, friend.
Farewell. And you are welcome. So, what are these missions? No. And it's the same, isn't it? Yeah. So, Sagaris. I see.
Navigation. Prepare to dock.
Confirmed.
I haven't
Requesting
checked this
permission to dock.
before, but it now shows here
Bring us
a
into
population
dock.
of 1,000. So I presume this refers to the planet. Or do we have anywhere else? Well, actually, no. We've got 500,000 here in Brennan. So I wonder what it has improved. Never mind. Let's talk to the
Envoy.
black marketeer. That's not him.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Great.
And
I look
wonderful.
forward to my first assignment.
You'll be pleased. Somewhere in the boiler room of the ship, probably. Hopefully not. So let's go to the bar. The bar in this, what is it? Control unit will only be displayed if either you are on a mission with an NPC that is in the bar, or, like in my case, when you already uncovered a black marketeer. Oh, I think it's her there. This is a guest on the house. Yeah.
Hello there.
Guest 2. No, you're a pilot. Adequately, but you're also a guest. And usually the black marketeers are located in this place. So it's got to be you. Black
Can I
marketeer.
help? Here you go.
No. So again, I think I only once managed to buy like 3 of these cores of the black marketeers, which means we need to go back into seen and contested territory and cause a little trouble there. But I actually have got 1 system left, so we can start the mission and get the first of the freighters out of the way. All right,
Good luck out there.
Thank you. I will need it. So now we might find that the mission is a different one now. No, it's not. Okay, sometimes it changes from sector to sector, but we actually only uncovered it when we got to the sector, so ignore me. Alright, we need to go up there to the ship and my envy.
The ship
Dock
will be
and wait.
unlocking soon.
Meanwhile, let us purchase a couple of ships. Size M. Aldrich. I did in the past create myself presets. So you will always get the minimum, low, medium and high presets. And this was originally the preset that I had for this mission, but it had all the cheap stuff in it. So I replaced it with this. There's and this one now has got basically the maximum setup, and we are lucky. It is cheap. You can get
Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Acknowledge.
you can get prices up to 4 million for the very same ship. So we've got money for 2. Let's order them. And while we are shooting over there, we can have a look at the encyclopedia and ships. Mining ships. Light. I will probably put, not immediately, but over time, put 10 medium mining ships into the station, and the rest then will be heavy ones. The medium ones, they are faster, and we can relatively quickly deploy them because they are cheap. The heavy ones, however, of course, they can defend themselves much better. So, the Bolo actually is
Navigation.
quite
Prepare
fast.
to dock.
Affirmative. Requesting permission to dock.
Got a storage capacity of 8,800.
Bring us into dock.
Acknowledged.
The Plutus, on the other hand, that's always used to be my go-to ship. Got roughly the same speed. Bolo, yeah. But it's got a significantly larger cargo bay, and I believe it's cheaper too. So I believe we will still go with this one. The Sunder got a good speed, but is slower. I believe it's got one more weapon. And the drill from the Argon is slower with... Yeah, so we will go with the Plutus Sentinel, which we get at the Holy Order. Alright. I wanted to
Envoy.
make construction terminal. So we need to go to the engineering section. This guy saw me coming and thought, no, you're not going to hire me. Thank you very much.
Hello there.
Hello back. Engineering. Construction, right? That was you. Yeah.
Great work.
Wonderful. 600,000 for this. That is pretty nifty. Alright, we've got 2 ships there, and... Whoa, okay. Need to go there. You have... finished. Okay. So, Baldric 1. Please... go there. Almost. That's better, and still not good. We are getting there, slowly but steadily. Alright, good. That one's on the way, which means so should we be. Anything else I need to do here? No, there's not. Which means we can now finally
Envoy.
depart. Oh, rotation of the map, I believe I explained it in the very first session. So mouse wheel, zoom in, zoom out, left mouse, press down, you can move it back and forth, and right mouse rotates it. Alright. With that refresher out of the way, let us go here.
The ship
Line
will
right.
be undocking soon.
A geometric owl. Hasn't found a ship yet. You mean soon? Waiting. Hello? Right.
Envoy. system. Sigeris. Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
I didn't want to jinx it and say that was fast so far when we got into the asteroid field, but we got through that one too.
Entering system. The Void.
Almost arrived. Now you may wonder why I'm still in the Envy rather than in the
Requesting immediate backup.
Geometric Owl. The reason for that was that I picked up a mission to... Oh, we want this.
I knew I could count on you.
I picked up a mission to destroy laser towers, and the range of the Electric Owl is around 2,000 meters, whereas the Mark II laser towers are 3,000 meters, so I would have had to dodge all the time. Ooh,
Envoy.
stop. Stop. No.
Entering system. Second contact.
There. There were
Entering
boxes.
System. The Void.
How far are these away? Not very.
We need to perform a transfer. Great work.
Dang, I forgot. Got to get my pilot out, but never mind. Got a panel, okay.
Ammunition
What I hoped
container.
for. Actually, that's that far away. Tuning
Container.
software. Ah, about the same.
Ammunition container.
I was hoping to score some heuristic cores. Spot forgot the name. But no luck so far.
Mercury. Vanguard. Ammunition container.
And this up here. Oh, come on. no such luck. Alright.
Jump gate, second contact. Entering system, second contact.
There are a bunch of loot crates there. And more coming in.
Container.
This is Xenon origin. Just that one box. Pity.
Medical supply factory.
Alright, anyway. So this is the asteroid field. Not in this sector, but in this. So building a station here will not work too well with your what's it called, freighters, because they will just keep dodging and take ages to dock or undock. So we want to go on the other side of it. And here we've got some clear space. And can plan our... I did set it to 0, yes. And can plan our purchase of land, well, space. The default box is 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, which essentially means you go in X direction, to the left and to the right, in Y direction, up and down, and so on. Right. This isn't so important when you purchase the plot, but it will become more important when you want to upgrade. So, if we get a new plot, you see it gets more expensive the closer I get to the highway. So let's go slightly away from it and rotate it. This is done by right-clicking it, holding the right mouse button down, and then you rotate it in the direction that you wish. Okay? So, once we've got this, and if we are happy with the location and grudgingly with the price, again, you can lift it up, down, or shift it sideways as you wish. And let's just purchase for now. Eventually, we will expand probably sideways, up and down, and also towards the back. But right now, this is enough money to spend. So we purchased it, so it's legal. If you do not purchase it in a faction-owned sector, they will at some point come and shoot you to bits. Continue. Gets us into the building view. And here, of course, we need to rotate to see where we are. This is our building material storage. And here we see the parts that we've got. So originally we had the energy cell production and the Zolger beams. And now I got the Terran energy, the Computronic, and the silicon carbide for production modules. But of course we start with docking modules. Since this is going to become a rather large and busy station, we will find that already it's too small. Okay, so what do we need? We need at least 1 kilometer in each direction. And we go back from here. And if we click on our plot, then X direction is to the back and to the front. Okay, so let's try with 1 to start. Y direction we don't currently need. It's the Z direction. Actually, let's go 2. Okay. And we are another 500,000 poorer. Back in we go. Docking module. Come on, you should fit now. There it is. Shifted forwards. How far can we go? Far as that. Okay, good. Now, I want to send it all the way down. The only thing I will build below it will be a defense module. So, we want a vertical, a short vertical. Put that one there. And a disk defense module, right? That's all the height that we need there. Everything else will be built on top. I could drag it down with the mouse, but that would probably turn it into red state again. So I will just take this arrow and move until here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Of course, we see here that it actually hits the bottom. Good. That's that. Now let us try to put a storage module on top. Container, that works. That works. Okay, container on top. If we then go to production, this would still work. But I'm not going to use this. All right. Different. Remove. You remove. First, we take the other docking module. Chuck it on here. Where are the medium bays? That's these. Yeah, 4 medium, so side by side. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. What I would do later on is put these guys on either side, but not now. So that'll have to wait. For now, I need to figure out the height. And for that, we need to take our container again. Okay, so that's a bit concerning because I can't put another container next to it. Right? Yeah, because the exit and entrance to those medium bays would be blocked. Remove. Which means we need a small vertical. Go on. Thank you. Got that. Then container on top. Now, this is fine. What we will learn next is that we can't actually put our production on it now because that would poke out at the top. Which is alright. We'll have to live with it. And how do we? I would want to put something on top of it so that these guys don't connect directly, but rather connect to the next layer, because I want several, but basically rows of storage just going back there. We've got this cross, and currently it's 2. Okay, let us confirm. Go back and spend some more money. Ew. Because we want to increase the height. And this would be you? Yes, it would be you. I presume one won't be enough. Well, let's try. Let's try whether one is already enough or whether we will need two. Can actually be enough. So, from here, back to this guy. Cheap and cheery. But actually, no, it's it would be the wrong move. I will put a defense, this defense on top. So we have the top side also defended. Yep, yeah, that's fine. Then we want our production modules. Why are you rotated? Wonderful. I believe in the end we will have 2 of these and we will have 3 of the others. Yeah, let's just go expensive. Although it is a bit stupid because we are not really under threat here. Let's not go expensive. Let us put this guy on the side. Whoops. $90, and you ended up where? Oh, there. Oh, come on. Thank you. So, if we do this, actually, then we won't use you here. Yeah, let's slap this there for a moment. We will use just this ordinary disk.
Engaging.
And come on. Put this one here. And this lot there. And on the other side, we do more or less the same. So we grab this module, copy. Slap it there. Copy. Slap it there. And we shall place the silicon carbide production, which is too high. Or why was that? Let me just rotate you for a moment. Come on. Limey. Okay, this... No, it doesn't open up opportunities. Well, it could. If I build it to one side. Oh. And all of this is wrong. Bummer. Let's grab you and then rotate you. Because we don't want to be building towards the front. And you let go. Turn around. And no. Not the let down. Okay, fine. You are too high. we need storage. So my original plan was to place the other storage containers right there, but with this I might as well put them under there. That will look prettier. Okay, and solid goes under here. And there you see my dilemma. I would not be able to extend the solid materials. Okay, let's save it. Go back and get ourselves another kilometer on the top. Flashpoint. It's like when you build a house, right? You've got this wonderful plan and you priced it out, and by the time you start putting it all into motion, you suddenly realize that there isn't enough money in the house. Pay for it. We're still good. That should be vertical. And now we just want to move you up. Alright. Good. So, I believe we will eventually need 3 of these. But we start with 1. Now, I said that there will be the docking bays here. I will actually just place them pro forma. Oh. Why does that not happen? Huh. Okay.
Xenon spotted.
Go away. We want to turn this by 90 degrees. Good enough. And does it work now? No, it still doesn't. And it probably is because of these fellas here, because they are reaching down too low. How far can I go out? And still build it here. So if instead we use this guy, can we attach it to you? Not yet. Probably here. Yeah. So here it would work, but that's not so great. That's not so great. Well, it gives me an idea. How are the docks now? This direction. I actually would prefer it 90 degrees like this. And now, what if we slap them onto this? Would that actually work? No, it's also too low. Bummer. That might just mean that we need to stick to the original plan of just having Terran stuff. Alright, so be it. Remove. Remove sequence, thank you. So we would need to copy this module and slap it there. This is not good. Well, they've got enough vertical space, I suppose. But I would much prefer this rotated. Okay. Let's do the next step first. We want... Might as well delete you for now. You, my friend, and I don't want you there. I want you turned. Not quite 35 degrees, but that's good enough. I want you there. And... Hello. And I want you there at the back. Thank you. And now, if we copy module, yes, it still fits in between. So that's good. Okay, so copy module, slap it on here. Copy module, slap it on here. All right. So we've got these. This can come very late. This is 1, this is 2. These modules need to be 3. No, they are not 3. This guy is 3. Yep. Then this. No, first this, then we start producing energy cell. All right, let's move this by disconnecting, reconnecting it. I'm moving it to the bottom of the pile. This one we remove for now. So we have... Okay, so we need to do all of this. First, so we start with trading station hexadock, luxury, then the vertical and the L container. That's correct. Okay, anything after this needs to move. So let's grab this, disconnect, connect, and this, disconnect, connect. So, after this cross section, well, actually, bollocks. Let me take this. Okay. After the L container, we are building the energy cell production, because that needs the L container. Once we've got that, yep, then we move this one to the end. So after the energy, we put this cross up here with base connection, disk defense, and L liquid. So this one needs to go a step back, and so does this. Right, so we've got base connection, disk liquid, base connection, disk solid. And then we just need to move this one once again, down and on. And that means after solid, we get computronic and silicon carbide. And only after that, we get this platform. I don't put on any weapons at this point in time, because we still need the... Didn't I actually buy this?
Engaging.
No, metallic letters, something, something. That will be required for weaponry, but the factory itself only costs 144,000. So Okay, good. For all of this, we need a builder. And we've got an Argon Mammoth. That is very useful. You are hired. Alright. Yeah, so we're building to the... Ooh, one thing I forgot is the administrative center. We want to rotate this. And move it up. Oh, you can't extend to the top. Why not? But yeah, it would be unpleasant anyway because reasons. When we build you down.
Xenon spotted. Striking.
Oh, life could be so easy. Alright. Can I move you all the way to the top? Not in this state. I would rather rotate you. Thank you. And now up, 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 up. Okay, good. You go there, that's fine. And I would want this built before this defense thingy. Alright, good. So we've got an admin center. We don't need an admin center at this point in this sector because there are defense stations all over the place. But just in case the Ant and Hop are destroying each other's stations often enough, our admin center may eventually end up being the oldest one, and then that sector will be ours. Cunning. Okay, we need a lot of stuff. 600 there, we need energy cells. Which I don't actually need that many. But it doesn't matter, they are not so expensive. Okay. We've got the builder. We have our ships, our transporters already in this sector. So you want to trade with the storage and put silicon carbide in there. Then trade, we need some energy cells, thank you. Energy cells. I saw for 15. Yeah, that'll do. And silicon carbide. As cheap as can be. In the space lab, of course. Build storage. Yeah, whatever is missing, we will then compensate from our own stock. Okay, and then you go back and get more silicon carbide. 395. And you can do this again.
Xenon spotted.
Yeah. And that's where we leave it for now, because we may actually be alright with this once we start a production. And you, my friend, you get us no, first you need to offload. So that's a few journeys for you too. As you can see, this is somewhat pricey to do, but once we are set up, we will make a killing. Okay, we've got 3.9 million left, which means... No, actually, I've got the ship already purchased. So let's carry on buying up the resources. So we can get one more full. Hold. Actually, no, we can get one more after this.
Engaging.
Do we need it? Maybe not. So let's leave it there and see how our production rolls on. Good. So that is the first factory being set up, and it will take some time in building, but eventually this factory will then help us build more factories for ourselves and also fulfill these building contracts, which all will give us quite a lot of money. And we could have started with one of these, but I didn't want to pay expensively for the resources if I can just put that money straight into building a production facility for them in the first place. Okay. That's that. Indeed. How are we doing for time? Well, this took us an hour, so it means I will call it a day for this episode, so you don't have to sit for 2 hours again and again and again. And in the meantime, I will spend some time with our friends the Xenon in order to get more of the heuristic cores and complete the portfolio mission, so that I can do that second panel head pack and then sell our second ship, which together will bring us another, well, nearly 7 million. And with those 7 million, we will then... No, I need this. We will then go to our friends, the Pyramid here, Holy Vision, and buy the Plutus, gas and mineral.
Engaging.
And each of those, Plutus M factory, that's a setup that I chose, which is medium, so they are fast enough, but also not too pricey, right, with 614. And I will get a bunch of those for mineral and for gas. And then the production can actually roll on. So, as always, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you do have any questions, if anything was unclear, you want to see anything else, then please let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.